Choose a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A-game to the table.
Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Jump in finds the mark. Well-timed command throw there. Player one with the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. What's the play here? Neither of them willing to back off here. Absorbs the attack and fires back. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Misses the drive impact. The jump in is denied. Sees him coming and shrugs it off with a super arm. In there! Player two on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Balance from above. Puts the super armor to good use. They're looking to plan him with a pile driver. Player two didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up here. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Still slugging it out at this range. Jumps. Manages to block. Big time whip. Only a little bit of more fuel to the fire. Put them up. Damn! Just look at the damage. A jump. Here comes the flatline zone. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting. Meets them air to air. Heavy punch sends them flying. This is gonna hurt. Looking for nothing stops this train. Hits that with confidence. Carries them all the way to the corner and putting the cherry on top. It's the goddess of the hunt. I've heard of some moves, but not like this. Not like this. Look at the damage. A jump. Oh, here we go. Ooh, does them dirty. Closes it out. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Out clutch anti-air. Nails the anti-air. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Takes a trip. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. This is the range where things get... The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. One chance here may end this match. KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Immediate jumping. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. Looking to impress with this super. Spends two for the meteorite and absolutely destroys him. Big thing, untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. This is a back and forth fight. Tensions are definitely high. The last round, it's now or now. This is gonna hurt. Puts the super armor to good use. Hits him with a stopping block. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. What are they gonna do? Impact squashed. Keeps them out. Reach out and hug him. Crowns him from above. The jump in is denied. Flatlines him. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Puts the super armor to good use. Throws them to negate the block. Was well in range to score the throw. Still slugging it out here. A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Getting into the end game now, it's getting tense. Does a good job of pushing back. Player 1 in trouble with no drive. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. This is a prime opportunity to end things, but they decide in there. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Had the radar up and running. Nails the anti-air. So, what's next? Looking for a chance. Genius read. Jeez, how can they read each other so well? The engagement here will have a huge effect on the rest of the match. Do they have enough drive gauge? This is a turning point. Experiencing burnout. Anti-air in the quad. Side switch in the screw pile driver. There's no escape. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Come for them with a balance. KO. Player 2 brings it home.
Comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Gets a chance with that jump in. Still slugging it out here. Player 1 with the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Player 1 chases them down. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Holds out with the block. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Good heads-up play going for that combo to do enough damage to finish the round. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. This is crucial. The opening round is about to begin. Projectile to try and change the situation. Perfect air-to-air. They're on the lookout for jump-ins. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Good job blocking the jump-in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Challenge from above! Shoots off a fireball up close. Taking stock. Trying to read each other here? Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Life lead opens up. One chance here may end this match. Tries a KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for the jump in to start, so takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Saw that jump in coming from a mile away and parries it perfectly. Still scrapping for control of the space. Fantastic awareness. Player experiencing burnout. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Amazing! Player 2, oh my god, they just choked it up! Flatline zone! Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion! It's not over yet! Best believe it's time for that run back! Checks with a medium kick. Throws them to negate the block. Closes the gap for the grab. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Checks with a projectile. Knockdown. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. This is looking bad. What are they going to do? Anything could happen here. Did well to get the buff in there. Definitely shuts out the jump. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. The jump in is denied. Drive boosted Hago. Player 2 chases them down. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side kick. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Spends 2 for the meteorite and absolutely destroys it. Now, Kamvik sees him coming and shrugs it off with the super armor. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Can they create an opportunity? Burnout activates. Player 2 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win. No! Critical art now? Flatline zone. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Open, drops him hard. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. A parry? Are they trying to bait a throw? They may have something up their sleeve. In with the phalanx! Super armor wasn't enough! Carries them all the way to the corner in one go. Taking chunks connects with the throw. Nice fireball. Nothing stops this train. Target pump, more fuel for the fire. Cook them up. Oh, that's gonna leave a crater. They are done. Player 1 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match.
A new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Makes a huge statement with that finish. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so far. Brushes that off and keeps going. Holds out with the block. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. The quarter makes it hard, spends the meter, hoping for a good return. Spends 2 for the meteorite and absolutely destroys it. Player 1 has an empty drive loop. This is a very precarious situation. Knockdown and triggers the feng shui engine. The real jury is coming out to play. Player 1 has the experiencing burnout. One chance here may end this match. Just what they were after. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Challenge from above. Combo with the target combo. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Throws them down. Closes the gap for the grab. Neither of them willing to back off here. Burnout is triggered. Life lead opens up. Nice! Sees the combo through and takes the round.
Round 2.
Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Jumps in. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Taking stock. Flies in with a fist and keeps the pressure on. What'll happen here? Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Burnout activates. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Gets a risky buff in. Dashes forward. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing.
Marisa.
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Fight with all your heart!
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Saw that low heavy coming. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Bops him with a target combo. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Bushin Beat assaults them from the air. The super comes crashing down on them with the Bushin Beat. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Long low attack hits. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. That combo did decent damage. KO. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Slides in with a hits him with a stop and pop. Jump! Just goes for it at this range. Ninja Star Cypher! Get ready to be plugged in for some new era ninjutsu! And it is on! Player 1 can't let this simmer. This is gonna hurt. Vagabond Forever Elevator. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this game. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Player 1 may be able to pull a fast, gets the tip with the low heavy. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Go out of sight. From upstairs. Boots them. Player 1 chases them down. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Their super art gauge is running on empty. That's going to be a big factor in how this match plays out. Life lead opens up. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. They hit each other. KO. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. From up above. Barely blocks the jump in. They exchange blows. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Denies the jump in. They just said, get that jump in out of here. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Blocks it. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins. This throws them. Both fighters planning something? Keeps them out. The throw missed. The lows block. Drops them. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Gotta be careful not. This is gonna hurt. Player 2 will look to him. Doesn't check the throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Immediate jump in. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Balance from above. Low heavy. Smart stuff. Poking at that range to zone the opponent. Sets up with the jump in. Connects with the throw. Player 1 is in burnout state. Okay. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale. Up to spend the meter on the super. Player 2, oh, the throw connects. Amazing. Player 1 can't win this without pulling the trigger. Doesn't check the throw. Player 2 was an absolute.
Comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Show me everything. Round 1.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Anticipates the overhead. That was a solid anti-air. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 2 chases them down. And the throw ends the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Immediately puts the super armor to good use. Hits them with a stopping block. Doesn't miss a beat. Genius read. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Uses the gauge for a super art. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. Untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect!
Now you know history.
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.